we finished now at Yamagata City. It was a lot of fun. So what did we end up doing?
We did quite a lot, didn't we? We started off in Yamadera, the ancient temple built into the mountains, into the mountainside. Beautiful view, relaxing place.
Lovely, yeah. So right now we are at Yamadera, and this is one of the most famous attractions in the Yamagata Prefecture. And this is a temple, it's Buddhist, and it is over 1,000 years old. It's absolutely beautiful here.
Even though I've lived in Yamagata for 3 years now, I've still never come here, so this is my first time. It's said the best time to come is in autumn because of the beautiful autumn colours, but I think it's absolutely stunning in the snow, and
it's beautiful here.
Far less busy. A little bit dangerous climbing up, but
it's still beautiful.
Still...
all the snow everywhere, the contrast, it's beautiful. So from the bottom to the top, it's about 1,000 steps. So it's a bit of a workout to get up here. It's about 30 minutes, but it's absolutely beautiful. So it's definitely worth coming up here.
So even if you're not into the Buddhist culture, the Buddhist history of Japan, it's still worth coming up here just for the scenery.
So after this, we are going to go to Ginzan Onsen. It's about an hour drive from here, and we're going to be staying in a ryokan. So very excited to go to onsen.
That's to go to onsen.
Yeah.
Nice hot spring. So we're at Ginzan Onsen, which means Silver Mountain Onsen, and it's a really famous, secluded onsen town here in the mountains of Yamagata, and it's often regarded as one of the prettiest onsen towns in all of Japan, and you can see why, because behind me all of the ryokans look like they're from a bygone era, from like 200, 300 years ago, and when you walk down the street you almost feel like you've gone back in time. And what I love about onsen towns is there's a real sense of nature. You can feel the water flowing around you, there's steam rising up from the streets. It feels really alive, and it's a really exciting sort of place to be.
So right now we are staying in a Japanese inn, and so we are also going to have dinner at 6 o'clock, and then after that we plan to hit up the hot springs, so that should be really nice, and hopefully we'll be able to show you guys what's inside there, so that will be really exciting.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah. So food and then onsen. What more could you want? Hey guys,
Hi.
So we're now at the top of Mount Zao, 1,600 metres. It's absolutely freezing.
Yes.
It's about -2, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know, it's cold.
I'm making that up, so I think it's -2. We're surrounded by snow monsters, or juhyo, as they're known in Japanese. It's actually quite rare to find these sort of snow monsters though, because it requires a certain set of conditions. So you need evergreen trees, big sprawling evergreen trees, Siberian winds, and 2 to 3 metres of snowfall, and it has that here on the top of Mount Zao.
Go! Go! Go Kim! Go Kim!
So we're now off to Yamagata City to stay over the night, and tomorrow we're off to Yonezawa to try some Yonezawa beef, some of the best beef in all of Japan, Wagyu beef. So
yeah, should be fun.
Let's get down. So cold. And then today we finished off here in Yonezawa. We visited the Uesugi Shrine, dedicated to Uesugi Kenshin, a very famous Japanese military commander, and we've just had some amazing beef. So we just received our beef. It looks very, very good. What did you get, Kim?
So I got brisket and tender, and it's just pretty much beef on rice and cabbage underneath, so it looks delicious.
And I just got a Yonezawa steak. It's 150 grams. This is a lunch set. Costs about 2,500 yen, which is pretty cheap considering it's Yonezawa steak. So
yeah,
that's very good. Well, you can really taste the marbling. The reason Yonezawa steak is so good is because it's very well marbled. So what that means is there's lots of fat in the steak, and it melts at a really low temperature. So the expression "to melt in your mouth" is genuinely applicable here. When you eat it, it's like the steak does melt in your mouth. How was your meal?
It was good. I would say 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
Really tasty, flavour was awesome. It was very chewy but delicious.
Nice. Yeah, I'd give that about an 8 out of 10. Do you know the story of where Yonezawa
No, not
steak
really.
comes from? Why it's famous?
No, not really. What is it?
It was actually a British guy called Charles Henry Dallas. Oh, weird, ridiculous name.
Yeah.
But he was working as a trade merchant in Yokohama, and the Yonezawa government here wanted to start an English school, and he was invited to come up and work as an English teacher. And while he was here, he really wanted to eat steak, like you do.
Yeah.
And but up until that point, four-legged animals like cattle were not weren't popular food. But he somehow managed to get hold of some beef here, ate it, loved it, and then took it back to Yokohama and told everyone. He was like, "This is the best beef you'll ever have," and everyone seemed to agree, and they became famous. But the reason the beef was so delicious was because the cows were really well taken care of, and it's said that they were like part of the family quite often.
Nice.
So that sort of harsh climate and the love and attention the cows got led to them becoming so good.
Yeah.
So
No, it was amazing.
it's pretty cool. I didn't know.
It's a sad story though.
It is a sad story.
Like, the family takes so much care of the cow and they eat it.
Oh, exactly.
But,
As a British guy, I feel partly responsible.
Yes,
as well.
yes, you are responsible.
Damn you, Charles Henry Dallas, for discovering such delicious, wonderful steak. Can't believe he was a British guy. It's so random.
I know.
Let's go and drink some sake.
Yes.
In Niigata.
Now we're off to Niigata City for some sake, so come
Niigata
join us
City.
along.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed Yamagata.
Yeah, thanks for coming. And if you want to get to Yamagata, it's about 3 hours by bullet train from Tokyo to Yamagata City. So it's quite easy to get to. It's not as far out as many people seem to think it is. So definitely check it out.
Yeah.
Great place.
Yeah, so off to Niigata.
On to Niigata. Let's go.